Hey friends, it's Jackeline here. In today's video, I'm bringing you my June beauty favorites. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you can give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you're in the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to see what are those products that I have been loving during the month of June, then just keep on watching. The month of June was charged with new beauty releases, and although I took a little bit of a break, that doesn't mean that I wasn't indulging into purchasing new products, trying, playing with new stuff, also going to my local Sephora and browsing around and, shopping here and there. And so I had been trying a lot of new products. It was also kind of like therapy for me, just like relax, pamper myself, try new things, see what is new. And I have here so many beautiful products that I'm excited to share with you. So let's dive right into this. So first thing is, we're here in summertime, and honestly I haven't been wanting to use heavy makeup, honestly like my base. I want my base to be very light, and that's what I have been going for. So when I moved back from Florida to California, I actually just brought very little amount of products, and one of them was this LUBOUTIN, the Radiant Skin Tint. And you guys have seen this product on my May beauty favorites. I absolutely love this tinted moisturizer. It's amazing, but as you can tell, it's almost done. I mean, there's a little bit in there, so I know I have a backup, but my husband was driving things back here to California. I know a lot of things going on, so I'm like, I don't want to buy another one. But I was at my local Sephora and I ended up stumbling across NARS, and I ended up getting the PEAU Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. This has an SPF 30, and that is the product that I'm wearing right now. It looks so beautiful. It's skin-like. You know what? I do have a dry skin. If you are new here, welcome to my channel, by the way. Anyhow, I have a dry skin. I'm already on my 4th floor, and I do not like any type of base products to be too drying or too matte. Semi-matte is okay, and this over here I find it very interesting because it's not as glowy and as juicy as say this La Mer one. It's more of like a natural finish, but I think it's an ideal finish for summer days, when you get like really, I know we all sweat, right? Don't we? We all produce some kind of sebum, and this right here looks beautiful throughout the day. I'm using the shade St. Moritz. Now I will be leaving all the details of my makeup, the products that I will be talking about today, on the description box below. There will be links there, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys that support my channel, shop through my links. You don't have to do it, but if you want any reference, you can check out the name of the products and whatnot. So this product, I have been enjoying it so much. I'm super excited to have got it because honestly I wasn't really interested about it. I heard great things about it, but then, like I was saying, I was just shopping around Sephora, and I'm like, you know what, let's just give it a go. And honestly, I'm really impressed. Thin, lightweight, perfect pigmentation, and again, it lasts throughout the day beautifully. Now, going into another base product that I have been using quite a bit is the LOUBOUTIN de Chanel. This is from their Le Beige collection. This came out about 2 years ago, and this is, I think, my 3rd or 4th bottle. And again, same kind of idea. The pigments are actually suspended on this gel, so you just kind of have to break it through. You can do it on your hand, or you can do it on a little tray dish, and then you spread it and you will see the magic going on. Super lightweight, I mean almost imperceptible, but it just perfects your skin. And by the way guys, have you seen Chanel is coming with this same formula but in blushes? Oh my goodness, I just posted it on my Instagram, I think a couple days ago. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, please follow me there, because I make sure that whenever I see an interesting release, I post it, I let you know when it's coming, and give you all the updates, so you better follow me there. But anyhow friends, I'm super excited for that because I love this so much. Like I said, this is my 3rd or 4th, this came out 2019. Yeah, so 3rd year using it, 3rd to 4th bottle going through it, and it's just so beautiful. And then another base product that I have been enjoying so much is this new Clé de Peau Radiant Fluid Foundation in the natural version. So last year I tried the matte version, gorgeous product, but a person like me that have more dry skin, I really want that a little bit of dewiness, glow to the skin without being too much or looking like you are like dripping in sweat, but it actually looks natural. This is a beautiful base. Now I haven't been using this one like a ton because I'm going more into the very lightweight. This has a more of like light to medium coverage or true medium coverage, counting that I do have freckles, and although I don't like to cover them, I like to camouflage them. This is something that I will use during summertime, you know, mostly dinner time when I go to work, then that's when I'm using it. Really absolutely amazing. Right now it's available in a couple of stores, so I will be leaving the details because you don't want to miss out on this one. It's so stunning. Okay friends, and now I think let's go with blushes. I don't know, I remember this time around last year, 2020, it was all about bronzers. And now this year is all about blushes. I mean, I have tried really nice bronzers this year. In fact, I have one right here that I absolutely love. But blushes, there has been so many blushes, and honestly, I wish that I could include all of them because they have been all beautiful, but I'm just gonna mention right here those that have really impressed me and that I have personally been using it and gravitating towards. The first one is by Christian Louboutin. I'm sorry, this is a palette. I'm saying I'm sorry because honestly this, I mean, formulation is fantastic. The packaging, I mean, the marketing material and everything that we saw about marketing was really bad because it didn't make justice to this beauty right here. Now the palette doesn't come like this. You have to buy the case separately. I mean, if you want to, otherwise, I mean, you can put it on a Z palette or, you know, store it somewhere else. But yeah, this is their cheek palette, and this one is in the shade So Chic, and that's the way that it says on the box. But when you go, say for example, on Nordstrom, it will say So Pink. I know, so weird. But anyhow, these, I mean, the color story to begin with. I love that we have a pink shade, a beautiful peachy shade, and then your gorgeous highlighter. In fact, I'm using this shade right here on my cheeks, and then this beauty right here as a highlighter. Oh, this is an amazing, beautiful baked gelée formula. It's not dusty, it blends so seamlessly, it has plenty of pigmentation. The highlighter right here is stunning. It looks like it has melted in your skin. It looks like glass on your skin. It reflects the light so lovely. I mean, it doesn't look like a stripe. It's just so effortless. The entire, I mean, formulation right here, it's so effortless. Now, pricing. The pricing becomes really high because the actual palette is $78 and then the case is another $78. Is it worth it? The formula makes it worth it, but don't go out of your way to buy it if it's not in your price range. I mean, there's so many other beautiful blushes in the market and highlighters too. What I want to say right here, it is a beautiful formulation. I think, I mean, I was like, still until right now, I'm like, because I'm so impressed about the formula. Honestly, I wasn't gonna get anything of the Louis Vuitton products, but I'm so happy I did, at least on this one. I mean, the other products are really good, but this one right here is the one that has me like, oh, this is so good. Okay, going to another blush right here. This one, you know guys, I actually reviewed the Pat McGrath blushes and I purchased 7 out of the 9 shades. And then I was at my local Sephora and they had this shade right here, Cherish. And I love it. It's a pinky shade, but look at this. She is so pretty. It's so beautiful. It's not super cool tone. It just looks like a beautiful, very tender flower. It's just so lovely. The pigmentation is amazing. This one is the matte formulation, so it doesn't have any sheen or shimmer. Now, these, although may seem like a baked gelée formula, they are not. They are pressed powders, so go lightly with your brush. because these do have great pigmentation. And I mean, like, I love this shade. And then you may recall on my main beauty favorites, I mentioned to you guys how much I was loving Electric Bloom. This is a beautiful vibrant coral tone. And then also this one right here, Desert Orchid. This is kind of like your everyday shade. Like, this is a perfect neutral with a little bit of warmth in it, a little bit of terracotta, but not too much. But yeah, I mean, like, in the pinky tones, I wasn't too convinced about everything. And like, there's so many beautiful shades, but then Cherish really, I mean, like, I'm gonna end up having to get all the shades of these Pat McGrath blushes. Do I need them? No, but these are just so beautiful. And then going right here with more blushes, I was telling you guys, this month was charged of new blushes, but good blushes. And Givenchy and their Prisme Libre blushes. These are loose blushes that, I mean, I just love the concept. Each of them have like different shades in one tone. So every time you get, I mean, I shouldn't say something different because it's not too different, because you get kind of like the equal amount of product, but you get something like super soft and more natural because of these different gradient of shades. So I got the shades 3 Voila Coral, and then also 2 Taffetas Rosé, so a pink one and then a coral peachy one, because those are my tones. But what a beautiful formulation. They are matte, but they are again not flat matte, which is the thing that I dislike the most, because when you get a blush that has a flat matte finish, it doesn't look natural. This one, they do give dimension and they look truly natural. They are imperceptible on the skin and they have actually a good longevity. Same thing with the Pat McGrath and same thing with the Louis Vuitton one. And those are the things that hey, you know, brands are really stepping up their games, as you know, as far as blushes goes, the longevity of them, because usually those are the ones that they go away super fast. Okay, friends, and then NARS. This palette right here, I was like, as soon as I started, like, it looks so pretty. Do I need another NARS Orgasm palette? This is Orgasm on the Beach palette. What a great palette from NARS. I mean, NARS, they know what they are doing as far as blushes go, as far as highlighter goes. Always stunning, beautiful. This red shade right here, I was like, don't know if I'm gonna be able to use it, you know, because it looks really deep, and mostly, you know, when you are like seeing it in person. And this shade right here too, I'm like, yeah, these are really deep. And I do have a light to medium skin tone, and I get pretty tan, you know, during the summer months. Oh boy, if I was completely wrong, these shades are perfection, because they have this baked chocolate formula, so you can go lightly and build it up. The highlighters right here are stunning. You get obviously Orgasm, that, I mean, like, that's a given, but this kind of like tangerine shade is another stunning shade. I'm putting it this way because I want you to see the shade really good. I'm filming natural light, so I do have a light back here, but I have like sliding doors in front of me, so I just want to make sure that you're able to see the tonality of these. I mean, like, they are just really stunning. Now, all of these has some sheen to them, so if you're a person that has a lot of texture, or you just don't like, you know, any type of blushes that they have sheen, then I will say, you know, go with something from Pat McGrath. But yeah, other than that, these right here, I mean, to me, I do have texture, I do have fine lines, and it doesn't emphasize it, but I just want to keep you like aware of. But truly a beautiful palette from NARS. And then going right now into highlighter, LUISA ELDRIDGE. I bought a lot of stuff from LUISA that I haven't been able to try yet. I have it right here, but I was able to try this new Elevated Glow, and this one is in the shade, oh, it doesn't say the shade, oh no, yeah, it's down here, is Crystal Nebula. Oh, kind of like the Louis Vuitton highlighter that I was telling you, that it like blends into your skin. It looks like glass. It like actually reflects the light in a very beautiful, subtle, and more natural way. And when I go natural is because we know highlighters, they are not natural, but as natural as they can get. This is that version, that beautiful liquid version of it. I'm like, stunning, traceless, so easy to blend. It doesn't dry like right away, that you're not able to, you know, like manipulate it, it actually gives you time. Now on this specific shade, I will not use it as a base. I know you can use it as a base, kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I will not use it as a base because I think this will be a little bit too bright for my skin tone. I'm pretty sure she still has some available. I think there's like a rose gold shade, so I may take that one because when it gets into the fall months and I get to use, you know, those foundations with a little bit more coverage, I love to go to those type of products, and I love this formulation. It's stunning formula. I mean, like, hello, Lisa Eldridge. She definitely knows what she's doing. Okay, friends. And then as far as bronzer, honestly, I mean, I would just keep the same bronzer of May, and this is the one that I brought with me, you know, my little baggie for the first time that I was, you know, here waiting for my husband to come back up from Florida to California, and it's that new Chanel. This is that Soleil Tan in deep bronze. So there was Universal, which is not Universal, but this year they came with the deep bronze version, and this is the one that I'm having today. Stunning, blends like a dream. It stays put, it doesn't melt away. It's just a beautiful product, easy to work with. I mean, stunning and perfect. I mean, like, it looks deep right here, but honestly, you have that flexibility to, you know, go with a small amount and go lightly and build it up, and then it will build up that pigmentation as well. I mean, like, Chanel, they're doing really good. I mean, like, I don't like when they reformulate things too much, but then when you try them and you give them a chance, I mean, yeah, so good. Now going into eyeshadow palettes, I have here 3 eyeshadow palettes that I have been enjoying quite a bit. The one that I'm using today is also from Chanel, and that is the Douceur et Serenite. This is a summer lunch that honestly was kind of like unexpected in a way, because we had that Libre, and then, you know, like, their cruise collection wasn't coming, but then all of a sudden they actually came out with 2 beautiful quads. Both of them are gorgeous, but if you know me, guys, you know that I love those purple tones, those mauvey tones, and when I saw these Douceur et Serenite, I was like, yes, give it to me, please. This is gorgeous. Again, this is the one that I'm using today. Now, this eyeshadow quad is not true like a purple quad, because the only purple shade right here is actually this one right here, which I have it all over the lid. This one is more into the wine, almost burgundy tone, and then you have this kind of like pewter shade, and then this very light cool tone nude. Stunning palette. I love that Chanel has brought us something different, that they are steering away a little bit more of those reddish tones that, you know, for the last couple of years we were looking one after the other. Not that I dislike them, I actually like them quite a bit, but we want something different, and these bring something different. Quality is beautiful, no fallout, super easy to blend. You have here, this is a matte shade. These 2 right here are kind of like between a matte and a satin, or like a soft matte, and then this one right here is more of like a, it's not a shimmer, it's not a metallic, it's a satin borderline metallic. Amazing. I mean, and by the way, of all of these products, I do have reviews for each of them, or first impressions, so if you want to see details, I will invite you to go ahead and check them out. Then the next quad right here is from Pat McGrath, and this was from her latest collection. This one is, the name is so long, Venus in Fleurs, Luxe Quad, Voyeuristic Vixen. So long. And this palette is the one that I actually brought from Florida to California. Yeah, I know, and you may be like, wow, but that's very like out there. Doesn't matter. This is a gorgeous palette, and now I'm showing this shade right here because this is the star of the show from this palette right here. It's just a duochrome shade that has so much pigment, and it has again this duo tonality that is just breathtaking. These shades right here, you can use them like every day without a problem. Matte shades from Pat McGrath, they do have so much pigmentation, so you can build it up, go tap it lightly, and then, you know, just blend it in or make it deeper. And I just think this is one of the best eyeshadow quads from McGrath. Honestly, one of the very, very best ones. This shade here, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're gonna have some fallout with it, so I will just apply, if you want to apply it with your finger or go with a brush and spray it with a mixing medium. It can be like some Matte Fix Plus or another kind of setting spray, you know, to prevent the fallout, or you can use just a tiny bit of glitter glue. But when I say glitter glue, it's not that this has glitter, like chunks of glitter, it's just the nature of the actual eyeshadow. So you can use the eyeshadow glitter to prevent fallout, but it's not that you're gonna end up like a disco, you know, ball at the end of the day. But this one is one of the best palettes I think of this year. And talking one of the best palettes of this year, oh my goodness, Patrick Ta and his only palette. This right here, this baby is just so gorgeous. And although this is a nude palette, I mean completely nude palette, there's nothing extraordinary right here. I think there's something actually extraordinary, is that different type of formulations that he has used between the mattes, then these kind of like matte with shimmer shades, then you have your metallic, then you have your celestial shades. He calls them differently, but doesn't matter. I mean, like this right here has a good array of different type of formulations, and then you have your cream formulas that they are covered by this little kind of like plastic door, which I think that the way that he thought about the entirety of this palette is just perfection. I mean, he put the cover right here. Now these cream eyeshadows, they are stunning. You can just use a tiny bit, blend it, and they are one and done. These shades right here, they do have so much pigment that you can build it up to the intensity that you see on the pan. I mean, this palette caters to many skin tones, from light skin tones, fair skin tones, all the way to deeper skin tones. And another thing too is like you get with this palette the true, you know, signature kind of looks from Patrick Ta that we come to love and know. I mean, like one of, I think I want to do, let me know if you want me to do like mid of the year kind of roundup of the best releases so far. I actually did it last year and everybody really liked it, so I'm excited to do it. Let me know if you want me to do it. I was thinking if I do it, I most likely do it on the second week of July, and I say that because I really wanted to like sink in and really think about, okay, June, I try all of these products and really give some thought on the products that really shine for this half year. Okay friends, and now into the last three products right here. Again from Patrick Ta, he came out with these precision gel liners. I love both the two that I got, deep bronze, and then this one right here is cream, and this one is the one that I'm using on my waterline today. I think it like opens the eyes so beautifully, creamy. It lasts a good amount of time because everything that I put on my waterline usually like fades away like kind of right away. You know, it's like, oh, okay, it's here and then it's gone, and this one doesn't. It's a super beautiful formulation. Now deep bronze, I really like it, but mine ended up coming broken. So if you were able to watch my review on these Patrick Ta products, after a couple uses the whole thing came out, so I need to go ahead and exchange it. But I mean, beautiful formula from Patrick Ta. And then another eye pencil that is also a lip pencil, is actually an artist color pencil, is from Makeup Forever. This is in the shade Anywhere Caffeine, and it's the one that I'm using today to line my lips. These are not new in the market, but they are just so good again to use as an eyeliner. But I really love this shade for my lips. Love the formulation, and in fact I used it on it was trying new makeup and created an effortless look. Actually, it was in partnership with Camera Ready Cosmetics. Oh my goodness, how much I love this product. It's stunning. And then the very last product is this necklace right here that I have been loving so much. Let me show it to you close and personal. This is from LUISA, and tell me is not gorgeous. I love the layering pieces. I love the little heart, but it's not a heart that looks like too cheesy. You know what I mean? Like, because it does have this very trendy kind of chain that have the little clips, you know, kind of like paper clips. It looks so stunning. I love it so much. And by the way, this video is not in partnership with LUISA, but I will be leaving my discount code on the description box below, as well as my link. Absolutely love this necklace. I think it's just so beautiful. And I said last, but actually it's not my last one. I wanted to talk about this REPHR brush, and this one is the 29 brush. It does have the tiniest brush that is so thin that you can use it to line your, I mean, like for eyeliner. It's just so perfect. In fact, I used it today on my lower lash line, and I used this shade right here, and I was able to get that precision right there, that it was just so good and so easy. You know, it didn't took time. I just kind of like a stamp, and then boom, voila, that was it. So yes, my friends, these are all the products that I have been enjoying and loving during the month of June. I would love to know from you guys, what are those products that are like amazing, that you have been loving throughout the month of June, that you're enjoying right now, that you're gravitating towards. Let's continue the conversation down below, and while you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, I hope that you can give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends, and until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye.